infinite.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. So when we last left off, we were doing missions for this guy, and I believe we have a mission now. Oh, there's Boone. I was like, that looks a lot like us. Let's check out what our quest is real quick. Whoops. Finally did turn on the sound, too. I don't think you guys will be able to hear it, and that's what I'm hoping. That way I just get one audio for the game itself. GI Blues. Go to the old fort and question some injured locals about there. So it's cool. Let's do that. Let's do it up. I don't really remember this mission, actually. But I bet you as soon as I start doing it, I will. So we're really on a quest. Let's see where this is going to take us, because our quest is... Our personal quest is to get the anti-material rifle. That's the main goal. And then we could do a lot more exploring. But until then, we must do the tedious tasks that are put before us in order to level up enough to get it. As you saw last episode, we were already eligible to get into New Vegas, so that's not going to be that big of a problem.
Personal space meaning anything to you?
Oh yeah, I keep wanting to double click to run, but it's just not working. Well, guess I already drank all of my drink. I had this Izzy fortified sparkling apple. It's like a sparkling cider, basically. I had real apple cider earlier and made some caramel apples, since it is that time of the year. Delicious. I'm too carameled out, though. After making them, it was just way too much caramel that I had in the process of making the apples. That by the time they were ready, I was done with it. They came out really good this year. Last year, all the caramel fell off of my apples, and I just basically had lightly coated, like a light glazing. So yeah, I think I do remember this mission, because I do remember going in here and talking to people. So let's see what we can surmise from these people. Man, my Xbox 360 is loud. I'm still considering getting a hard drive upgrade for it so that I could just save these games. That way it doesn't have to spin up. But for right now, this is gonna have to work. I was supposed to... Oh yeah, back to the whole UPS thing. If you guys remember me telling you about that whole fiasco and trying to return something. I got a case filed, and then I called and they said it wasn't eligible for a case.
What is it?
It was horrible.
Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets. We started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. The kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about these people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Well, I have to get going.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
Well, thank you, sir.
Wayne?
What's up, Wayne?
That true? Did the king really send you?
He did. And anything you could tell me about what happened might help.
I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every bit helps, thanks. Not really, or you're not hiding something from me, are you?
What? No. I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey, wait. I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. What an idiot. That kid is stupid. I lost some of my fame, but that's fine. That's the thing that sucks, is with some of these missions, you're not always going to be the good guy. And, needless to say, I really enjoy being the good guy, the hero. And I'm going to try to do that this time with the NCR. Last time, on my other account, I ended up going with Caesar or Kaiser's Legion just so that I could do this one quest. But I ended up regretting it horribly. Okay, so let's go back. Tell the king what we've uncovered. That some dude named Lou was in charge of all this. So, obviously it was the NCR. Well, that's what I'm gathering anyway. I could be wrong. Could just be coming to conclusions on my own, but that's what I would take from it. The Lucky 38. Those are some fun missions that we'll be doing. Now that I see Lucky 38, and we're just talking about Kaiser's Legion, I think that's one of the reasons that I had to gain their trust, was to complete a mission for the Lucky 38. I'm not going to say what mission that was, but it was a mission of fairly great importance. A mission that involved Mr. House. Why is his name Mr. House, you must be wondering? Well, it's because the house always wins. I know that was cheesy. It was supposed to be. I hope you get that. Where are all of you going? Those are cool jackets. I hope I get one. Can you get them?
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
So, I wasn't correct. It's actually Soldier Boy who's behind all of this, as he said. That's one thing I didn't really care about in some of these missions. A lot of it's just he say, she say type stuff where you're just basically going around and being a middleman. But hey, if it'll get us XP, that's what we're after. So luckily, I think this is one of the missions that I had trouble with last time I played. And there's a little something that's, I don't know if it's complicated, but I found it to be a little hard to find. Hopefully I won't have that trouble this time, just because I've been through it before, so now I know. And like I always say, knowing is half the battle. By G.I. Joe. I used to love those PSAs as a kid. Usually they're fairly common sense stuff, like don't play with matches and burn your house down, don't eat poison, don't take candy from strangers, don't take poison from strangers, don't take poison and matches from strangers while burning a house down. Okay. So it's going to want us to go in here again. That's what I'm guessing. Yep. We're only 11 minutes in, and we've accomplished some stuff. This is actually doing a lot better than some of the earlier episodes. Let's continue that trend and try to do that a little more. I've really been wanting to do some stuff off camera, but I've been doing a pretty good job of refraining from that. Okay. Let's go see.
Welcome back, friend.
Thank you. Seems pretty rough here in Freeside.
More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
You said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Well, tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I'd like to talk about something else, if you wouldn't mind.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, first off, if I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Well, let me see what you have as for medical supplies.
Good to hear. What do you have to donate?
Oh, whoops, wrong one. Never mind.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to see your medical supplies.
We don't have a lot right...
Let's see. Dang, you do have some stuff. Dang, she had some good stuff. Okay, that's enough. Do you know anything about the NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
Well, the Kings think those troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Actually, no, that's gonna do it. Thank you. So, I want to go do the addiction quest, also known as High Times. But for right now, we're gonna stick to our guns and stick with this mission. That is a really good mission, by the way. We'll probably end up doing that next, just because, like I said, we are going to want to accomplish as many things as possible here in Freeside in order to up our level. There's some other places that I would like to go to, one of them being Novac. Go back to Novac because there's some places around there of interest. Let me pull up my map real quick while we're on the loading screen. There we go. Actually, this isn't in the correct program that I want it. Let's open it with... There we go. Okay. Got my map out. So, the next place we're going to want to head is... You know, let's take a look at the map real quick. Okay, so... There's this one that's kind of by gun runners. Let's go to gun runners real quick. It's right by a mission, or one of the spots we're going to need for a mission, and I've also been meaning, since we've leveled up, to check and see if there's anything newly available to us. One of the other places that I wanted to go is Nelson. Let's see, Nipton. Nipton's a place where we need to go. A lot of interesting stuff happening in Nipton. Novac. Okay, that's where Good Springs is. Yeah, Nipton is a place that you usually will visit early on in the game. I've noticed that the game keeps you down south for the majority of the game and then brings you up north to New Vegas later on in the game.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
So we're going to kind of go backwards.
I am...
Okay, so he hasn't replenished his stash, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and wait him out. A good 3-day cycle should always do it. I mean, I could go back and check after this first waiting period. However, it would be a waste to just keep checking every single day. I guess it does take quite a while to wait for a day, so let's see. We'll check in with him real quick.
Welcome, sir.
Especially since we can skip the dialogue. Whoops. Nope. Still nothing. That's how I check, is by the ammo. I mean, I could, I guess, look at the guns and stuff, but it's just easier for me to check the ammo. And when I just see that there's BBs, I know that he's still wiped out clean. Gunrunners is right behind him, so I would assume that they would constantly be feeding him a supply of stuff, but maybe since we wiped them out, they have certain days that they restock their little vending machine with. If you do get into the dialogue with this robot, he tells you that there's no way in or out of that place, which makes me wonder how they restock it from day to day. Nope, so it's going to be one more day like I thought. full 72-hour cycle. Let's go ahead and cancel it in the morning. That's good. Oops.
Welcome, sir.
So now he should be restocked, which he is. I can already tell. So let's start off by getting all this ammo. And now, let's see what weapons we have here. Machine gun, we have those. Cavalry repeater, hunting rifle. Service rifle, I think we just got the service rifle. Last time we were here. Let's check our inventory and equip it just to see what it looks like. And to make sure that I actually got it. Come on, game, don't lag out on me. Service rifle, there we go. What's the damage on this guy? 14, not bad. Do have a lot of laser rifles. Let's go ahead and fix some of those up. Laser pistol. Fix that one up to almost full condition. Laser RCW, nice. Laser pistol. Cool. Oh yeah, it's because we have a lot. Let's go ahead and drop that one then. Cool. There you go, Boone. You're welcome. If you want it. What the heck is that person doing? Oh, interesting. Picked up this guy behind the thing. I guess all of their guys are equipped with the Mark II ammo. What the heck are these kids doing? So, well, it's not wanting us to talk to him. I think this is the part that I had problems with figuring out. But if I remember correctly, I think I know how to get to the guy that we're supposed to talk to on this side of town. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't glitch it. I clicked the door when I was up in the air, and that's sometimes a very bad thing to do. I guess I've only technically had it happen to me once, and that was on Fallout 3, I believe. But still, don't want to risk it. We have a lot of magazines. I don't know what we're going to do with all these magazines, but we'll do something crafty. Okay, so we have quite a few icons lit up now. Let's go back over to data. Okay, so there's this one that's right next to us. And that's going to be that one. Which we can easily do. Oh yeah, this is the one. Okay. I thought it was this guy. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. It took a while for it to update. Well, it says there's somebody here. It's not that guy. Whoops. Maybe it's... Is there someone up there? I don't think there is. I think this is the problem I had last time. Yeah, see, it is this guy.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face. Ordinarily, I'd take your word on that. But lately, I've had several people lie, claim to be citizens just to take advantage of our program. But I've come up with a fairly simple way to tell who's lying. You up to taking a little test?
Sure thing, buddy.
This'll just take a few moments, and it's all stuff that any real citizen of the NCR knows. Okay, first question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Kimball, Tibbet, Tandy, or Peterson?
Of course, it's Kimball.
Interesting. Okay, next question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? The Boneyard, Shady Sands, Aradesh, or Vault 13?
The Boneyard, of course.
Fair enough. All right, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
Oh my gosh, this guy. 2 easy questions, buddy.
I'm sorry, but you didn't get all of the questions right, which proves you're not a citizen. I probably shouldn't let you, but I suppose everyone has a bad day now and then. Did you want to take it now?
Yeah. Well, okay, hold on 1 second. There's an easier way of doing this, and that's Google. So let me just Google this real quick. Mission... Quiz, New Vegas. Okay. It's gonna be this guy,
Interesting.
and then this,
Fair.
and then Two-Headed Bear.
Very good. I'm happy to say you've proven you're definitely an NCR citizen, which means you qualify for our program. Just head to the northwest part of town by the old train station. We start handing out supplies at 6 every night. There'll be some guards by the door, but just remember that the password is HOPE, and they'll let you by right quick.
Hope. Cool.
Hello, hello again. Remember to stop by one of these nights.
Well, that was fairly easy. I think there was a couple of other people we could have talked to, but I think in the end we're eventually going to have to talk to that guy anyway. Let's take a look at the map once more. Okay, we're here, we need to go there. I remember that the place where we're going to pick up the food is actually really hard to find as well. Fairly hard to find, not impossible.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Still a ways off. It's not pointing me at any doors, which means that it should be located in the same general area without having to go through any loading screens. And I think it should just be right around this corner here, kind of buried in piles of rubble. And there it is.
Hold up. What's the password?
Huh, well I could use either or. I'll just use the one that I got.
Go ahead.
Simple enough. I should have used speech now that I think about it, because then we would have gotten some points.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Hey. Try to take only what you need.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have... Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend. It'll be our secret.
Dang. She's cool.
Yes? Was there something? That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons. You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. In a manner of speaking, our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
Okay, well that was quite interesting. I don't exactly remember that. I do remember, however, something happening last time I exited this place with the King's guys over in this area. Do have this snazzy assault rifle now, though. Could have sworn they were up there last time. Maybe that's later on in the mission. Oh, do you know we will be talking to this guy later on? You ask him for a drink of water, and he basically refuses to you unless you tell him that you are with the king. And I think he's charging for water too. Uh-oh. What did I forget? Optional: inform the king that the NCR previously sent an envoy to discuss distribution supplies with Freeside. Return to the king and inform him. Well, that's what we're doing. I don't know why our arrow is still pointing us over that way. The king is in here. Vicky and Vance's casino. We should go there next. Or not Vicky and Vance's. The other place in here. I forget what it's called. It's some sort of bar. But they have a lot of interesting missions, just like the King's do. There is a reason why I'm doing the King's missions first. Hopefully that will become apparent soon enough. Sarsaparilla. What time is it anyway? Now I feel like going and getting some sarsaparilla. Uh-oh.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
What's my silence worth to you?
You're a bastard after my own heart. Here, this should do it. Good.
That guy's an idiot.
You find out something about them?
The NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station. I still haven't found anything.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
He said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
He said the man was severely beaten, barely survived.
Huh, that would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Oh, crap. That idiot. Well, at least we took his money. I mean, we really didn't need it, but it was more of me wanting him not to have it than me wanting the caps. So, let's go see what we can do. Hopefully we can get everything nice and settled. I have a feeling some heads are going to need to fly before that happens. But we'll see. I've been wanting to try out this new rifle anyway, so what better time than now? I don't know if there's a peaceful way actually that you can end this. I think that you end up having to kill either one side or the other. I think more than likely it's your options are just defuse the situation or kill the guy who's part of the King's gang. Because I'm definitely not shooting at NCR, that's for sure. I want them in my good graces. Or I want to be in their good graces. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's go back down here and see what's popping off. I knew something happened over here. I couldn't remember what or when. I thought it was when I exited out of there, but apparently it's here now. So they're going to be back in that area like I was telling you about. I should be able to see them almost immediately. Yeah, you can see. There's something going down over there. Dead King. Dead King. Oh, it's a nice submachine gun. Let's go ahead and take it.
Over here!
Hey! Whoa. not what I was trying to get into. Dang it. Well, that sucks. We just met this girl. These guys are basically dead. How are they still... There we go. Okay, well this is glitched. That sucks. Oh, this sucks. Well, I'm pretty sure the NCR is not too happy with us. Oh, I didn't mean to take that outfit. Let's find that one girl. I believe they were running over this thing, so they're probably... Oh, there she is. Oh, that sucks. Now I'm infamous with the NCR. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Actually, hold on. Where are we at? We are... Was that an autosave? Side, it's an auto. I really don't want to kill these guys. Is there any way I can do this without that happening? Yeah, screw it. Let's just try to do this. I really don't want to get on the NCR's bad side, and that's going to happen if we gain infamy and kill all those guys. So let's see if we can resolve this in a non-violent way. I don't think we're going to be able to. First off, let's start by putting our gun away. Second, we'll try going like a back route. I don't even know if that's possible. Nope.
Why the hell are you here?
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go over there. I'm hoping that... Okay, there's Boone. I'm hoping that there's a way we can do this that's peaceful.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
Well, I want to know what you're shooting at. That would really help me out.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Cool. See, that's what I wanted. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Boone got hit or shot somebody. Well, these idiots are dead. Probably deserved it though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care for these folk. Yeah, you're an idiot. Yeah, stop looking like an idiot. I talked him down. Everything's cool. Situation's been diffused. I'm a peacekeeper of the peace and whatnot. Okay, so I want to say that the king's being betrayed by somebody. Obviously, I think something's gonna happen up here before we can even get to the king. But let's see. Let's pull out our gun just in case. I don't really like this gun. I mean, it's nice, but it's not the best gun that we have available to us. Not by far. We will be encountering other guns that are fairly powerful. One being the rocket launcher. But the thing you have to really weigh out is weight versus damage. You know, what's the damage it can do versus how much the thing weighs. And with some of them, it's just not worth it. So let's go ahead and fix this guy. And then equip this guy. There we go. You got 14,008 rounds. Let's go talk to the king. Or be confronted in doing so. The 10 millimeter machine gun is, I'd say, almost 50% more powerful than the 9 millimeter. The 9 millimeter is good, especially if you want to conserve ammo or if you want battles to be a little bit more challenging, but I really like the 10. Hey, easy.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting.
There we go.
You've helped us plenty.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, just this once, aim whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
I know exactly what I want. World peace.
Things have been a lot better.
This building is interesting. What do you know about it? Where'd you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No, they said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he going to be okay?
For now, but they said eventually He's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet would be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. Near as I can tell, some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
An Elvis school, that's awesome.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
And that's where you got the name from.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
Well, you do a darn good job, sir, I can tell you that much. If this was a school, what was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go for there. I'm gonna have to go for now, mister, but thank you.
All right. I'll see you later.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, when we return, we're going to do the quest for Rex and maybe take care of some other stuff. So, thank you guys, like I said, so much for watching. If you like my video, please like it. If you want to see more of my stuff, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, you guys have a great day and an even better evening. I will see you sometime very soon. Peace.